I saw a student last year who was constantly on his phone during class. At first, I assumed it was social media, but it turned out to be sports betting apps. When it started as a small habit, quickly became something he checked every day. This reflects a bigger issue. Sports betting has become extremely accessible to younger audiences through apps, advertising, and social media. The problem is that young people are being exposed before they're fully understanding the risk, which can lead to addiction, financial loss, and mental health problems. According to the National Council on Problem Gambling, early exposure greatly increases the risk of developing gambling addiction later in life. Today, I will explain the problem, the causes, possible solutions, and what outcomes we can expect if action is taken. Sports betting is increasingly reaching younger audience and creating harm. The problem is that sports betting is becoming widely available and heavily marketed to young people, increasing the risk of addiction and harm. Some argue gambling is just for entertainment for adults, but the reality is that youth are still heavily exposed through digital platforms and advertising. This issue affects people on multiple levels. Nationally, in the U.S., young adults are among the fastest growing gambling groups. Locally, schools are seeing more students influenced by betting culture. Globally, similar trends are appearing in countries with legalized online betting. The main causes include constant online advertising, weak age verification systems, and the normalization of gambling in sports culture. The American Gambling Association reports that legalized sports betting has significantly increased exposure to gambling advertisements, especially among young adults. The CDC also notes that early exposure to risky behaviors increases the likelihood of long-term addiction patterns. Now that we understand the problem, here's a solution. Stronger regulations, better technology, and education can reduce youth exposure. The solution is not to eliminate sports betting, but to control how it reaches the younger audience. First, we add stricter advertising regulations, which can limit exposure on social media and sports platforms. Second, stronger age verification systems can prevent underage access through better identity checks. Third, schools can educate students about gambling risk before habits form. These solutions have existed before, but they often fail due to weak enforcement and easily bypass age restrictions. If these solutions are applied effectively, the results would be significant. Reducing youth exposure will create healthier individuals and communities. If action is taken, fewer young people will be exposed to gambling, reducing addiction rates and improving mental health. Stronger systems would protect minors from accessing betting platforms, while educating would help students make informed decisions. Ethically, advertising would reduce manipulation of vulnerable audiences and improve trust in companies. However, if nothing changes, more young people could develop addiction, face financial problems early in life, and experience increased anxiety and depression. To reduce these risks, we can support education, promote responsible gambling policies, and push for stronger enforcement of existing laws. In conclusion, sports betting is becoming more accessible every day and increasingly targeting younger audiences. I've explained the problem, its causes, and realistic solutions like regulation, technology improvements, and education. This issue affects students, families, and communities. It will continue to grow if ignored. We can take action by supporting stronger policies, raising awareness, and encouraging responsible use of gambling platforms. If we act now, we can protect future generations from harmful habits and help them build healthier lives. Thank you.